Yo, good morning, good morning. What's going on, everyone? What up, what up? Hope everyone's doing well. So I will say this. I did have a lot of work yesterday, but at the same time, this next article, a little sneak peek at behind the scenes for you guys that are literally in this stream early. This is actually the Riot Grove website. I was working on the static XML and sitemap XML, so I don't know if anyone knows what those are. But this article is going to be a long one. Like today, we're only going to be able to do Doombots because this article is taking so much. And it's actually like I should close WebStorm because there's so much in WebStorm that it's not great for the Mac. But because I don't know if I'm dropping frames right now. But the article is going to be very long, and that's why. So that's what you can see me working on here. It's a long one. So today we're gonna do Doombots and talk about, if you guys want to have any topic that you want to talk about lore wise, we'll get into that. And then tomorrow I think it's just gonna be like one big lore stream because I want to talk about this and it'll be cool. But yeah, I'm working on it. I finished the actual text for the article. Now I'm adding in like the images and the GIFs and stuff like that. So that's how the article works, by the way. I write the text, then I put all the images in, and then I create the HTML format that goes into Riot Grove. So if you guys want to see that, I can show you that too. This is how I input the articles into Riot Grove. So when I actually have the article done, so right now I upload the images. I created all of this, right? I upload the images. So let's say I have an image, I upload the file here. And then I'll click it, and this is like the markdown version of it. The actual final render of the article will be in HTML. So I'll create the HTML. I usually do that in WebStorm as well. And I have the tags, the cover image, the title. And then when I publish it, and if it's like if it's a Riot official news or something like that, or if it's esports or whatever, and then when I publish it, it'll go out here. And based on the tags and what I input for it, it'll put the color and everything, and it'll sort it into, you know, the different categories. If it's a guide, all that stuff. And if it's an End Grove lore article, it'll show up here. So a little peek at the back end for the people that really show up early for the stream. The thing is with Doombots is it's helping me learn the game. So I really like it. But yeah, I don't know if you guys thought that was cool or not, if it interests you. But that's how Riot Grove was made, is with WebStorm. I really like WebStorm. I like JetBrains IDEs the most. Like we all start with a text editor, but when you really get into the IDEs, I feel like those are way better because they're built for whatever you're trying to do. What's this? Trials of Twilight. Oh, this is the battle pass. Oh, I get some stuff for free. Oh, okay. I got a little bit of something. Imperfect beauty icon. This definitely has to do with LeBlanc. The mirror cracks and stuff. And they actually showed a little bit of this in Arcane with the table. There's that table that they fix in Arcane with the Japanese style fixing, what they call it, where you actually show the cracks more. There's so many people that I haven't played. It's not like Thresh. I always thought was a cool character. Just evil to be evil. Right out. Thresher Vel'Koz. Yo, what up, Digital? Very cool. And see this website develop ready when the MMO releases. Yeah, I'm hoping by then that the database is done. The actual database page. I want it to be like a comprehensive database for all the Riot games, and then including like every single title, right? Right now, I had it working a little bit, but then when I tried to add in Legends of Runeterra, I don't know what happened, and I need to fix it. It's just I wish I had more time. That's the thing. Like I'm still doing like a full gig at the same time, so it's tough. But yeah, by the time the MMO releases, it better be done. Do you think the game will be through long alpha and beta testing phases, or will it go straight to the players? Oh, I don't have my I need to pull this up, the Wild Rift. I think it's gonna be 1 year alpha, 1 year beta, and then it'll go into go straight to the players. I think it's gonna be in our hands by 2029. That's like all the players will be able to have it. So by 2026 to 2027, next year you have like maybe an alpha, definitely an announcement for the game. 100%. I really believe that. So 2026 announcement at least, with the alpha starting at the end of 2027, sometime around there. Beta will be like 2027, 2028. Release will be 2029 to early 2030, but I think 2029 is a good time. Been watching your videos recently? Yo, thanks, Digital. Are you streaming multiple platforms? Yeah, I stream on like every platform. YouTube, Twitch. I want to get chat up there, but chat doesn't move fast enough for me yet to get up there where it's not just some bot spamming me with ads saying, you know, are you tired of streaming to small viewers? We sell cheap bots. You know what I'm talking about? It's like every 10th message, I would say. But at the same time, when the chat's not moving fast enough, like it gets stuck, and then I feel like my stream is just advertising for them. Oh, I should have read these freaking abilities. I don't know what I'm doing. Throws Thresh. I have to play a little bit here. Well, I whiffed it. Ooh, a lot of like. Oh, he's got some range to him. Ah, man. What does this do? Thresh throws his lantern, allowing an ally to click on it to dash to Thresh. Does it do damage or anything? The lantern also grants 52 shield for 4 seconds to Thresh and the first ally champion. Oh, well, I should have ran through it then. Jeez. Yeah, chase, chase, chase. Come on. Yes. Come on. I'm not going to be able to get that. Close, though. That was pretty cool. So you're really into League lore, but new to League? Yeah. I'm really into League lore, but new to League. Well, I only started on League lore, like, I'd say 4 years ago. I had to get into it, right? I couldn't just start my channel, so... I really got into League lore like 4 years ago. Started reading up on it. Then I created my first video, which of course is not very good. I'm gonna die. And at this point, I feel like I'm starting to find my community, right? People who are interested in League lore. But yeah, but the thing that drew me into League lore is I just like to read. So a lot of people don't know this about me, but I worked in a library for a pretty long time. I'd probably still be working there. But that was my favorite job that I ever had, was working in a library. Just didn't pay enough. But I've always been like a reader. And then I found out about Runeterra. And before even playing any of the games, I went to the map of Runeterra and started reading up on like the different stories. And over time, because I just kept doing that, I'd be sitting down on my phone and I'd pull up the map of Runeterra and I just reading through articles, reading through stories. Every day I'd just grab one and just read through it. And then when I really started losing my mind was when I read The Eye in the Abyss. That was before I made any videos, and I was like, whoa, that was... There's like this whole freaking thing going on just in this little spot. Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, the Runeterra lore, and then I played Legends of Runeterra as well before League of Legends. So I'm actually like I've beaten Lysandra, if people know what that means, in Legends of Runeterra. Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man. Oh. Come on, come on. Do it. I want you to do it. Oh. I really thought the tower was gonna kill them. They could coincide with the announcement with the 15 years anniversary of Riot after the World stream. When's I know there's I thought it was like there's a 20 years of Riot, the 20th anniversary or something of League of Legends, maybe. People are talking about that's next year. But that doesn't seem right if it's only 15 years of Riot. It's some kind of announcement next year. There's something big. I need to look it up exactly. I'll look it up after this game too to confirm. So you're really into League lore but new to League, yeah. So what are you gonna be discussing today? I'll show you the article. It's a long one. So today might be Doombots all day, and then whatever lore you guys want to talk about. And then tomorrow might be lore all day because this article is gonna be massive. But I'm excited to talk through it with you guys. I'll show it after this game. Just how long this article is. Ooh, what a whiff. You can't be missing hooks. This guy's like Roadhog. Wow. Who's that, Amumu? Man, they're chasing me hard. See, like a normal player would never make that mistake. Ugh, jeez. Oh. You gotta like lead them with the hook. League came out in 2009, but Riot came out in 2006. Okay, so that would mean it's Riot's 15-year anniversary in 2026. Or no, be Riot's... Yeah. No, 20th anniversary. Yeah, it's Riot's 20th anniversary. Jeez. Can I hook through? Oh, I can hook through. I don't even know what this does, and I just use it. Thresh creates a prison of spectral walls, slowing champions by 90% for 2 seconds. Man, I should be able to kill these guys. I should hook them in, use my ult. I should have gotten 2 kills right there. You're right, 20th anniversary of Riot. Yeah, and that's just what people have been telling me. Like what I've heard from people who were talking about, oh, what would be a good time to announce the Riot MMO? And get like a cinematic going and stuff. It'd be the 20th anniversary for Riot Games. They announced like the Riot MMO, maybe the ARPG, and like just get people super hype, you know, about everything. Wow. Jeez. They say they have big news? No, but it just seems right. There's one video that I could show you right now about Tryndamere. I have a whole article on my speculation on when the Riot MMO will release. Whoa. Oh, now I'm behind her. Jeez. Yeah, I have a whole article on when I think the Riot MMO will release, and come on, ugh, you really gotta lead them. And even when I was making it, people were kind of, especially because of this one. There's one video with Tryndamere, with Mark Merrill, the head of Riot Games, talking about the Riot MMO while playing World of Warcraft. And he says, they ask him like, "Are you think the Riot MMO will be done by 2030?" And he says, "Yeah, hope so." He's like, "But you know, that's the start, right? That's release, but that's just the beginning because MMO is like constant." Ow. Ow. Man, Tristana freaking hurts. I need a good MMO. I just hope it's not like WoW. Yeah, I think that was the initial vision, was that's why they had the going dark tweet, is because, you know, I don't want to speculate too much on like this kind of stuff, but Ghostcrawler left, and right after that, it looks like that was the time when they kind of had a change in direction. Ghostcrawler, you know, he left and just wanted to start his own MMO. Jeez. Who are these people? There you go. Trapped you. Well, this one's gonna be a loss. But Ghostcrawler left around the same time. If you look at the timeline, it's like when they released their Going Dark tweet, they said, "Oh, we changed the direction." You know, like in the last year, they changed direction last year, and the year before that is when Ghostcrawler left, and they changed the MMO lead or whatever around that same time. And I think that's because the MMO was way too similar to World of Warcraft. It was pretty much Runeterra, but the World of Warcraft version. Man, I cannot hit these hooks. And I feel like that's the whole point of Thresh, is to land these hooks, man. You really have to lead them, and I'm kind of like... And they travel so slow. Thresh is a difficult champion. So I don't think that's something we have to worry about. It's not gonna be like World of Warcraft. Thresh attacks deals additional damage based on how long since he last attacked. Deal 24 to 250 magic damage. Thresh whips his chains, pulling or pushing enemies in the direction of the swing. Enemy hits are slowed by 40%. Pushing or pulling, but I feel like it's only pushing. Oh, when it comes back, maybe? I honestly wouldn't want to play in a World of Warcraft 2 anyways. I feel like that whole play style... Anyways, if you make a World of Warcraft style MMO, it's not going to do well because people are just going to play World of Warcraft. People are way too invested in World of Warcraft to play a different game that's the exact same style set in a different universe. It has to be something different and innovative, like really change the game. Oh, I can use it this way too, kind of like block people from getting to me. I always forget that this is just a holdout. We gotta hold out for 2 minutes 30 seconds, so we might still win, even though it always feels like we're losing. Riot's thing is they take what other developers do and innovate on it. Creating a WoW clone doesn't fit their module. Modus operandi. Yeah, I agree with that. And I think that's something that Blizzard does really well too. Like Blizzard really never innovated on, and never like created something brand new, right? They kind of took other people's games and made it into, even the World of Warcraft itself, you know, that's based on EverQuest, which was it was just a niche market. No one was really playing MMOs. And World of Warcraft brought it to the mainstream player. What I will say about World of Warcraft is that when it came out, like, remember people were freaking messaging on AOL, you know? Like 2004, people were still biking to their friend's house to like ask if he can come outside and play, right? So people would get on World of Warcraft just to sit in the hub city and talk to people, talk to their friends or whatever. It was crazy for that time. You know, 2004, I understand it was EverQuest, but it wasn't mainstream. MMOs were not mainstream. That was for like the dungeon basement dweller people. And that's because it was so harsh. It was such a harsh game. You know, World of Warcraft, the fact that you died and didn't lose your gear was like, whoa, oh my god. You know, it was considered for like not serious MMO players. That's World of Warcraft. But you know, it turns out there's a lot more non-serious players than there are serious, which is the case for everything, right? Not everyone's going to be a pro. Oh, there was a hook. I'm going to drop that. I don't think it helped. Look, this guy. But I loved World of Warcraft. I still think World of Warcraft is a great game. My brother literally streams it every single morning from 6 a.m. My brother streams right before me until half of me. So 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's literally my brother streaming Samicus, World of Warcraft. Oh, okay, we're about to freaking fight. Oh, I'm excited. I think we'll get the Vigar fight. I freaking love this fight. This is an awesome fight, and really makes me feel. It feels like this feels like an MMO boss. Really, it does. "100% agree. It needs to be fresh. Yeah, it has to be." Whoa, 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 whoa! What is going on here? We freaking got wiped. I was watching your launch prediction video, and I hope they don't. I was watching your launch prediction video, and I hope they don't release expansions the way you predict. No hate, just seems too wowish. Well, I don't know what they would do. I mean, definitely if they could think of another way to do it, like to be innovative enough to think of a different way other than releasing expansions. You know, just because it's an expansion doesn't mean you have to feel it as an expansion, right? The Doombots did really good. Especially those two. Like, it doesn't... The way it's called... Right now, it's called an expansion, right? There's definitely going to be additions to the game. You know, you have the base game, and there's going to be... Oh, I need to pull up a character. I'll pull up one this time from mobile. So you have something to look at underneath. The base game with expansions, right? Whether they call it an expansion or not, or it just releases. The main thing that I want to see for expansions for the Riot MMO is the in-house testing, the beta testing, the test server needs to be very, very in-house and not public at all. Right now with World of Warcraft, by the time a raid comes out, everyone already knows everything about the raid. Everyone already knows everything about the... Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Well, I'll leave it to find match. By the time like a raid comes out in World of Warcraft, everyone knows everything. The fight's all known, the mechanics are all known, there's already guides online. There's nothing like that's gonna shock anyone. All the little nuggets in the area are all mapped out. You know, you download this add-on and all the chests show up on the map. It's too much. Like you need the basic player, the one who's not paying attention, who's not on the freaking PvE server, who's not watching YouTube. Sure, you'll hit them. They'll be fresh and new for them, but odds are people are going to see stuff. And so it needs to be so in-house that you can't like that it's not just out in the open, right? My website, Riot Grove, should not have stuff that's not coming out and it's not out yet, PvE stuff. And it seems like they have a PvE for League of Legends, they have a PvE for all of these games. I'll try Skarner. This guy will be a raid boss. Ishtal's protection. Yeah, so that's my main thing. And whether it's like called expansions or whatever, I don't think it's going to be done in the same way of World of Warcraft. You're not going to purchase an expansion. It's going to be free to play. I think the expansions are going to be free to play. And there'll just be a battle pass associated with it. That's what I'm hoping for. The social element is what I loved about RuneScape. I tried RuneScape. I think it's a good game. It's like interesting. I can't play anything that's not associated with Runeterra. It's a personal thing. I've realized that. I love the world of Runeterra so much. The games, even this, like at least I'm playing Skarner, you know? Someone who I think is going to be a world boss in the Riot MMO. I know his lore. He's a cool character. He's kind of losing his mind and going mad. He's also massive. Like this isn't showing him to scale. He'll be a raid boss one day, I think. I like that you mentioned that in your video about flying. Yeah, flying, I think flying's a no-go. I know some people are saying, oh, you know, I really like flying in MMOs, but I think flying just, it really shrinks the world, and it's not needed. It's not something that has to be in the game. You know what I mean? Like, you can do without flying. Is it really required? No. Jeez, we're just going all the way in. Skarner gains a shield. Skarner charges forward. Well, Oh, I could throw this rock. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I freaking slammed him into the wall. Yo. That was pretty cool. Oh, wow. If you die right there. Because having more between cities and mentioned that video about flying, because having to move between cities and go past other players creates those opportunities to have interactions. Yeah, I think that's where the MMO was made. I think that's what, I think the loss of like that kind of stuff is what hurt WoW more than anything. And it's not what people, it's something people talk about. People always talk about, whoa, that was stupid. People often talk about like, oh, what killed World of Warcraft, and they mention, the WoW token and stuff like that. And I think the WoW token disadvantage or bots, I think those were big things. But I think the number one thing that really hurt World of Warcraft, and I understand, I like World of Warcraft. I feel like people get really defensive over World of Warcraft. I like it. I like the game, okay? I'm not saying that it's a horrible game, and if you enjoy it, that's great. I'm just saying that World of Warcraft made some mistakes, and you can't go back from those mistakes. That's the problem. That's why people want a World of Warcraft 2. And I think a World of Warcraft 2, well, that would have been awesome, is actually needed. And it's not because of the graphics. The graphics are fine. It's because they've just made too many decisions that it's tough to come back from. World of Warcraft, when it was released, benefited from looking at a lot of the mistakes of EverQuest, which was like, oh, you die, you lose all your gear. And MMO, that's really punishing. Rest experience for new players, because they saw, new players in EverQuest could just never catch up on leveling. Oh, freaking, who is this? Zerath, bro? Jeez. What a dodge. Yeah, that flying mounts is one of the things that I think World of Warcraft did. That was dumb of me. I just purchased this little shield here. Heal skin, I can't even afford that, but I can afford these boots. Yeah, that's flying mounts, I think, is definitely one of the things that World of Warcraft did that they can't renege on, and they've tried. They've tried so hard. They know that flying mounts is not a good thing. One of the things that they did was they added that achievement. It's like a path thing or whatever, and you don't unlock flying until halfway through an expansion. But once you have something, it's really difficult to lose it. Does that make sense? Like, they already have flying. Players already have it, and so taking it away doesn't feel good. Then in Dragonflight, they were like, okay, we have to just lean into flying and make the whole map interactable and built around flying. And that's also like, if you're going to do flying, it has to be like Dragonflight. The problem with even something like Dragonflight, where it solves the problem of flying being just like you're swimming in the air, whatever. The problem with flying is you lose all the good stuff in between. Oh, what did I do? I should have read my freaking ult before I just used it. I'm gonna die. Oh shoot. All these little nuggets flying around this guy. All like the random moments that you're not expecting. MMOs should be like a podcast. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna come next. You're mining that node. You're not just gonna pick up on your little flight and just fly to the next node. You might fight someone in between. You might see a building that you want to go into. But when you're flying, every interaction in between is gone, and everything, that just becomes like a loading screen. It might as well be a loading screen. Is your flying mount. They added in like ways to make flying fun, so it's not like that, but it still deletes everything that was there. Also, there was a mini-game puzzles and non-combat content. Because having some other players creates those opportunities to have interaction. Yeah, mini games, puzzles. Yeah, you have the thing is with the players is you have to give them what they want and what they need, not what they want. Players always are going to ask for everything to be the easy button. Does that do damage? These guys as I'm like running over them. Man. Oh. Skarner gains... What is this? Skarner gains a shield. Triggers an earthquake. Oh, I didn't know it triggers a freaking earthquake. Ow. 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 Yeah, you have to give the players what they need and not what they want. Like, players always ask for things easier. Players will ask for add-ons. I think add-ons should not be included in the Riot MMO and should not be allowed in the game. If there's something that needs an add-on that should be in the game, then Riot themselves should add it. And I don't think they should shy away from things like a damage meter. I think a damage meter is good for the game. I think it helps players know if they're good or bad, and you can't baby the player base. You can't say, oh, well, we want to put in a damage meter, but then it shows, you know, these players aren't very good, and we don't want people to like see. People are going to do it anyways. They're going to find a way. So just include a damage meter base in the game, stuff like that that's needed, and make sure that no one else, there should be no other add-ons that Riot doesn't strictly approve and add to the game themselves. If players are asking for something, Riot needs to decide, is this actually worth putting into the game or not? It can't be on the player base to decide, because players will always just make add-ons for convenience. And convenience sometimes is not the right answer. Where'd he go? This guy just disappeared. We should probably kill, how do I ping on the map or something? I see people pinging on the map. You know what I'm talking about? Like someone put question marks and stuff on the map or whatever. Let me buy something. Sustain damage. Why not? The threads of movement from beneath me. Oh, this little thing? So exclamation point maybe? Oh, if I could hit this person. I got my little rock. I got my rock. Skarner's a pretty... Whoa! Oh my gosh, man. Who is this? This is Zirath. Zirath is strong. As long, maybe I shouldn't just be standing in his stuff, though. Well, I say that meaning every WoW expansion has new characters from new area. The MMO should already have available characters from each region. Well, that's true. I mean, I think Runeterra is more built out than Azeroth was when World of Warcraft was released. It's more of a matter of when they start timeline-wise. Like, I want to see the city of Belveth not be not be consumed at release. You know, even World of Warcraft is started a bit. Where did it start? It started after the events of Warcraft 3, so all that stuff was in there. But I think Runeterra, wow. Wow. Nah. Runeterra doesn't have to start where we are currently. I think it can start back a little bit. For example, with the city of Belveth, which is the character that becomes Belveth, gets consumed by the Void. I want to see that in game. I want to see that event. I don't know if we have to go all the way back to when Acathia was consumed by the Void, because then Azir isn't even ascended yet. And that might be a bit too far back for people. But a lot of people don't even know the lore. So if you start before the city of Belveth is consumed, a lot of people wouldn't even know that already happened. You know? You know what I mean? Ow. 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 Vigard team 108, pitiful heroes 0. Vigard just sits there and talks smack the whole time. Vigard and Dubots. No flying mounts, please. Yeah. I think there are islands on Runeterra map to the west that are not named, plus lands to the east we know of. Oh, there's a lot of islands and stuff that are not... The map of Runeterra is not complete. Whoa. Man, did I just melt away? The map of Runeterra is not complete. We'll talk about that right now after this game. The map of Runeterra is far from complete. It's missing not even just little pieces. It's missing massive pieces. Ow. I mean, I walk in there, I just get stunned. I should probably wait for my team. Maybe my team is dead too. Your ultimate allows you to drag enemies towards your team, by the way. It's one of the only abilities that can counter uninterruptible abilities. Yeah, it seems really powerful, his ult. Come here. Oh, I got stunned. I think I grabbed her, but I got stunned. G is hotkey for pings. Oh, G. It's dangerous, guys. Whoa. If I would have let them know a little bit earlier, it might have saved that game. Yeah, here, let me pull up the map really quick. Where is it? Map of Runeterra. Okay, so this is the map that we see. Let me get some music. We've been listening to Shrima too much because of the... Let's do this one. Actually, I like the Freyjord. Yeah. Too heavy, too heavy. Where's the... I think the Piltover Legend of Runeterra board is my favorite, like, background music for anything. It just feels so, like, I don't know, arcane. Or not arcane, but Runeterra and basic. So this is the map that we see. Literally from here, I can already show you who needs a map. If we go here, this is a no... That's the Harrowing, not that one. Let me find it. Yeah, right here. Ezreal, look, nothing happened. There's an island here. It's not any maps, but it's there. I was marooned on that deserted rock for a week. It's home to a colony of aggressive, flirtatious things. I don't know, walruses maybe? Sailors beware, indeed. So we know that there's definitely places on the map that are not included. One thing that I never want to see, and I'll show you even more that's not on the map, that a lot of you probably are aware of. One thing that I don't want to see is this. Oh, you guys can't hear the music because I didn't click that. There we go. Now you can hear the music. One thing that I don't want to see is this. A bunch of little islands popping up all over the place. Like island, 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 island. If you're going to release an expansion, it should be big enough that it's a whole continent. It doesn't have to all be released at once. Like you can release Kalimdor and just release like this top half of Kalimdor with the bottom half blocked off by some environmental hazard or something. It doesn't need to keep being islands. I feel like it becomes island craft. It just looks like the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if we go to Map of Camivore from Ruination. So this is a book, the Ruination, great book. If you guys want to read something, read the Ruination book. So we have these two images. Those are not very big. Here we go. So we have these two images here. This is where Camivore is, and it's all the way on the other side of the world. And here's the independent land, which is also separate. We know that Nila is from somewhere here in the independent lands, and Viego obviously is from somewhere here in Camivore. On this map, it's missing the Blessed Isles. Well, they were the Blessed Isles at the time. That was right here in the middle, like where all these lines are going. Here we have it. It's the Shadow Isles now because Viego goes and F's it up. Screws up that place real bad. Now, if we look at this map, we can see Valoran up here, Shurima, Acacia. They don't see Targon because they probably never went that far. Ionia. So we absolutely know there's a whole world out here. And I wouldn't want to see like Camivore expansion released, and it's just like this little island over here random. Like you release the whole thing and have a mountain range block it or something. You know what I mean? And then we'll have the independent lands expansion after that. So this map is far from complete. And then if we assume that, you know, it's operating on the same axis as Earth, well, then there's definitely a whole southern continent here because Right now, the farther south you go, the warmer it gets. But that's assuming that it spins on the same axis as Earth. It could be that it doesn't, and it's on a tilted axis farther, where this will be, the Freljord has like much longer nights all year round, and is always cold. That makes sense. It's like how Arcane begins pre-Ionia invasion. Yeah, well, so I did think that at the beginning, that it begins pre-Ionia invasion. That little girl is actually from Ionia, and she gets killed. Yeah, she gets killed by Mbessa here. This happens in the force of Kumang. Yeah, and so this all happens while Mel is still a child. Season 1, Mel is a little bit, if not the same age as Jace. So we know that by then, it's still not Swain in power, it's Borum Darkwill, because she goes and presents him to Borum Darkwill. And then that's how they invade Ionia. So I would say that it might not be... We know it happens before Arcane actually occurs. Whether it happens after Season 1 during the time skip, which that would make sense. Like you have Season 1, then you have that time skip where they get older. That could be when the Ionia invasion happens. And then post that is when Mbessa shows up in Piltover to meet Mel. That could be the case. Or it could be that it happened before Arcane at all. Also on Arctic Cap above the Freljord, imagine if Shurima is just the middle desert area, the world, and there's a whole other southern hemisphere. Yeah, I think about that a lot, but the thing is that it's like always cold up here. Like the snow never melts, so it could be that Runeterra just doesn't have the same axis as Earth, right? It's more tilted. Like, where is this? Paint, image, view. No, not view full screen. Forgot how I did it, where it's like zoom, large size, paint, black, because I don't like colors. Too much color. It's too much. So our Earth, this is us. We operate on like, you know, this axis. I don't know if you know this or not. You might. So this is the sun over here. Say the sun. The sun. So pretty. So the sun hits Earth, right? And Earth is like a little bit of a tilt. So it's at like, that's like a bit too vertical, but it's at a little bit of a tilt. And so the sun's hitting Earth like this. Not like that. Like this, and that's why like the middle is hotter, is because the rays get cold, right? They take longer to reach these parts as well. And so, and then, you know, the Earth rotates and all that stuff. The difference is for like Runeterra could be that Runeterra is like this. And so down here you'd have Shurima. So this would be like Shurima, and up here would be the Freljord, which would explain why the Freljord is always cold, right? And Shurima is always a desert and hot. So it could be like that. Or it could be like this also, which is then the Freljord's up here, Shurima's in the equator, which would also make sense for Shurima always being hot. So it just depends on like what axis they put it on. I realized that's a bit too too much for like freaking Runeterra eyes, but I think about that stuff because I'm way too into it. Way too into the lore. What do you think about boats as a way to travel instead of flying mounts? Yes. Digital. Yes. Freaking boats. That's the ways you can travel where it doesn't make the world feel small. I would love a whole ship system where the ships really, you know, you can create your ship, you can customize it, you can make it look cooler, you can get different stuff for your ship. Let me mute that. Too much sound. Yeah, a ship system. I want a whole ship system around it. You could even have like be almost a partial form of player housing with the ships, right? Where you can really customize it and make it cool. We don't want to play. Let's play as Vel'Koz. Let's play as Vel'Koz. He's in new character too in Wild Rift. There he is for the mobile people. The Seal Sister, etc. Yeah, the Seal Sister, that's up here. Wait. I'm excited to see more about the lands north of the Freljord and about the other demigods, yeah. So the lands north of the Freljord, we actually know a little bit about it. One, yeah, the Seal Sister operates up here within the Ice Sea. We know the Ursine lands are over here. The Ursine are loyal to Volibear. Am I queued? Oh, I locked in. I didn't lock in. Okay. What's it called? The Call, I think. The Call cinematic. You can see the Ursine. They like take on the form of Volibear in a lot of ways. Yeah, these are Ursine. Yeah, right here. I think the music might be copyright. The glory of the fall. Those are Ursine. You can literally see them like call Volibear here. Yeah, I think you can see like a shadow of Volibear in a way, if I remember correctly. Oh, the game started. Yeah. Yeah, those are Ursine. There you go. Yeah, you see Volibear. So that's where the Ursine are from. Right there, that's the Ursine lands. And then all the way up here, I think I have to click it first. Call of Power. Facing the Void. That happens all the way up here in the Rise, the Call of Power. And that's a Frozen Watcher right there. Okay, I still have a little bit of time. Yeah, this is a Frozen Watcher. And Rise battles them over the World Rune. So the Watchers are aware of the power of the World Runes as well, which is pretty interesting. So we do know a little bit about it, but it seems like there's a whole freaking land mass up there that we've never explored. What's north of the North? It's like Game of Thrones, you know? Like they talk about the North, and then there's the true North with Jon Snow, and I forgot their place. They think of themselves as the North, and they go to the actual North. So Singe's contribution to the Ionian War is retconned. I think it might be. It depends, right? They could make it where he still contributed, and Mbessa knew of him going in, but I don't know. They could still make it work. It would just have to be kind of a roundabout way. Because right now it looks like, Singed was pretty much squarely in Ionia or in Piltover and Zon. We do see him like go and get those dogs in Arcane. I don't know if you remember that scene. Like Singed, Arcane, dogs. Let me see. A doomed man. I don't know if like it will show. This shows like when he captures those dogs. But I was saying that could have been like somewhere pretty far north, showing that Singe traveled. But then I think it was confirmed that it was just maybe like some mountain over here that had some snow on it or something like that. Like not that far. This game's taking a while to load. Oh, so Singe can be 24.5. I don't know what that is. Assassin's Creed Black Flag was so good. It was, man. I loved Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That was such a great game. I love the ships. I would pick a pirate, but Freljord calls, yeah. Put a black flag on there, yeah. Maybe put a Luffy flag up. Call yourselves the One Piece pirates. Yeah, I think the ship system is a great idea, and would definitely go. It would supplement for the lack of flying. Is that okay? You can't fly, but make your way to a port. You can get on your ship, and you can make it wherever you need to go. And especially with the map of Runeterra, it's a lot of water. It's a lot of water around here. You can get pretty much anywhere you need to go. There's nowhere that you can't get to. There's no place that you can't. It's nowhere is landlocked. Noxus, Demacia, Freljord, Ionia, Piltover, and Zon, Ishtal, Shurima, Targon, Bilgewater, Shadow Isles. Nothing is landlocked. You can get everywhere on a boat. Should I be concerned? This is like stuck at 80%. Oh, 81. There we go. If you guys don't know, look up Assassin's Creed Black Flag boat travel. I'll pull it up after this game myself. But that's what he's talking about. Assassin's Creed Black Flag did the best boats out of any game ever. Look at me with my tentacles. G, okay. I remember now. G is how I ping. Okay, I need to remember that. Man, I'm so small compared to what I thought I'd be. I just feel like an eye, which is what I am, I guess. Vel'Koz shoots a plasma bolt that deals 132 magic damage and slows by 70% decaying over 1 second. At the end of its range, on hitting a target or on recasting, the bolt splits and fires 2 new bolts at a 90-degree angle. Ooh. Killing a unit with this restores 20 mana. Vel'Koz opens a rift to the void, dealing 42 magic damage. The rift then erupts, dealing 60 magic damage. This ability has 2 charges with a refresh. Vel'Koz disrupts a nearby area, causing it to explode, knocking up 0.5 seconds and dealing magic damage. Enemies close to Vel'Koz will be knocked back instead of up. Okay, anyone gets close to me, I'm using that. And I want to use this to get the kills. I can do that. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. So I can go... What does this do again? Because it was a rift dealing 42 magic, the rift, and then erupts dealing 60 magic damage. Okay. Oh, well, I whiffed on that. Oh. What? I miss the darkness of the void. The thing about Vel'Koz, he's literally just a servant. Vel'Koz is a true servant of the Watchers. His whole goal is just to consume knowledge on Runeterra and figure out a way for the Watchers to destroy it. If you want to know what the Watchers' goal are, you have to look at Vel'Koz. Because he is the Watchers made manifest on Runeterra, at least until the Watchers truly arrive. Yeah. Rich with information. Man, this freaking guy is always such a problem for me. Quirky. Yo, thanks for the follow. Dang. Oh my gosh, what a whiff. I might Hearth back. Yeah, he's Hearthing back anyways. Maybe I'll push the lane one time and then Hearth. Nice. Okay. Yeah, or you know what? You know what's another game that does, I think, ships really well, although it might be a little too much for if it's like just a travel system, is it's a pirate game. It's a pirate game, it's online. I think it's made by Microsoft. It's literally just a pirate game. You can shoot, you can fight with swords. I forget the name. I gotta look it up after this. I think they did a really good job with the ships and sailing and stuff like that. Oh, what a shot. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the heck? Oh! What was this? Vel'Koz channels a ray of energy that allows the cursor dealing a total of 5% magic damage over 2.5 seconds and slowing by 20%. Deals true damage instead of the enemies recently damaged by organic destruction. What's organic destruction? I don't even know. But damn, that was awesome. Are we gonna try to destroy a tower? Whoa. This guy just freaking bolted. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got another one. Come on. Oh. Am I gonna die? Bro, what is this? Where are these missiles even coming from? Sea of Thieves, that's what it's called. Having Bilgewater and not having ships would feel like a missed opportunity. That's true. Bilgewater is there too, so it could be a little bit more guaranteed. Man, I don't know why. Why'd I never think of a ship system? A ship system would be so great. And they could really expand on that and make it where that's your travel option. And if there's like actually you could travel in the ship, then that could encounter interactions. You have maybe like I don't know about ship battles, but that seems like a lot of work, but I'd love to see it. I should be helping this guy. Well, helping both these guys. Sea of Thieves, yeah. I think Sea of Thieves did a great job with the ships. So that might be a game worth looking at too. But I really loved Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This guy over here. Where'd he go? Oh, I thought he was freaking moving. This is my stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mine. Mine. Oh geez. Am I gonna get away? I should have. I think if I would have moved right there a little bit, I would have been okay. Organic destruction is a passive ability. The small square to the left of your first. Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Organic destruction. Vel'Koz's ability apply a stack of destruction for 7 seconds. Enemies with 3 stacks consume them and take true damage. Oh. Refresh the duration. So if I hit them 3 times and then use life, that's what I should do. You hit them 3 times and then use the life thing. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Turi. Hey man, your streams are always a blast. Let's team up and play some games together. Add on Discord. Well, you can add me on Discord. I think I'm just gonna keep playing League of Legends. But if you guys want to group up with me and play like Doombots together, I'm down for that. I'd rather play with people on like stream. So if you guys have like if you guys play League of Legends, let's do it. You know, maybe we'll group up with people in stream and run games. I think that could be cool. If you guys want to do that. Custom artwork. I mean, if you want to donate to the stream custom artwork, I'm open for it, but pretty much every penny that I get right now is going into the website and clouds and stuff like that, cloud billing and all that still. So, you know, I don't got anything to pay you with, but if you want to donate some art to the stream, I would definitely shout you out for it. Turi, I can play starting next Monday. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down, guys. That sounds like fun to me. I think I'd have more fun playing with you guys in this game than just like the random people that I'm playing with. I have no idea who. So if anyone in stream wants to log on and play League of Legends and play Doombots with me in the mornings, freaking do it. Not even joking. I gotta hit this guy 3 times so I can ult him. But I don't want to ult him until I hit him with the 3. Okay. How can I track that? 1, 2. Oh, I see it. Is it the little purple bar underneath? Wow, I almost had him. That was so bad. I should have gotten that kill. What's that? What's this? What is this circle? Oh, 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 oh. I have no idea what that was, but damn. Anti-artillery. That would be freaking amazing. Anti-artillery sounds really good right now. Oh, is that like the team scores right there on the top left? It was horrible. You got it. It's the purple indicator. Yeah, okay. Because it seemed like when I hit him, that popped up. That's a really cool way to show it. The circle is Zires ultimate. Okay. Yeah, if I can get 3 hits on this guy and then the ult, I mean, he's going to melt. He's going to melt. Even this lady would melt. Come here. Oh, so close. So close. I could have done it from farther back. I was standing way too close there, so Corky was freaking wailing on me. I'm so happy Doombots came out at the same time I tried to play League of Legends, because I think if I was doing the stuff that I'm doing in like an actual game, people would be really pissed at me. Yeah, look, it seems like no one cares with Doombots. Vel'Koz has an awesome model. I don't know if they just updated him or not. Like, look at him compared to Mel. I feel like even Mel, he looks better than. See, what's this? Freaking wrecking people with all this artillery stuff. I should go help in this team fight. Warwick's by himself. G. Okay. Here we go. Come here. Oh, come on. Melt him, melt him, melt him. Oh, man, that guy was so close. That's what I think. I'll get 3 if I can hit him with all 3 of these, right? Disrupts nearby enemies, causing an explode. Then I open the rift and I hit him. If I hit him with a Q, W, E, and then an R, like literally just all across my keyboard, it will just splatter purple void all across his screen. It'll be great. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm trying to I feel like I already got hit. I want to go into the next fight at least with good amount of health, and that should buy something. Okay. This team might win. I want to see the boss fight again with Vygar. Man, that fight was so awesome. It was so much fun the first time I did it. It gave me like dungeon feels. I'm so freaking hyped for the Riot MMO. You guys don't. I've been like this for 3 years now, just saying, man, I'm so freaking hyped for the Riot MMO, and for some reason, it hasn't died. To the point I created a YouTube channel just to talk about the Riot MMO and the lore that's going into it. Like I should have kind of died off a little bit and been like, I'll play something else until then. Instead of like further committed. That was kind of a waste of my ult. Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, I would have loved to use my ult right now. This person's playing really, these people are playing really good. I think these people are good. Oh, don't you die. Nice. Oh my gosh, another one? This Warwick is like a true jungler. Vel'Koz hasn't received the model. Wait, I gotta read that. Because his model looks great. But it could just be that he's just simple. He's just a couple tentacles, What really is he? Have I not gotten any stacks on this guy yet? Come here. My ult, my ult, my ult. Oh! I really thought I was gonna get that guy. Man, I even did use my ult. The circle is Zereth's ultimate. Oh, jeez, it's freaking massive ult. Vel'Koz hasn't received a model update since 2014, by the way. League did a very good job making the models look timeless. That's why I'm excited for what they'll do with visuals for the MMO. Yeah, I do think the MMO is going to be a cartoony look. I know a lot of people are excited for, what's it called? what's the game called? Ashes of Creation. They're like, it looks so great and it looks so real, but I feel like that art style doesn't last. It really doesn't. Like the hyper real, where it just it looks more. Even New World, I felt like was a little bit too much. Not as much as Ashes of Creation, but just a little bit too much. I like the cartoony look. World of Warcraft, in my opinion, still doesn't look bad. It still looks pretty good. And that's because of the art style that they chose. And I think that, League of Legends, TFT, Leisure, they all have that. I want to see it look, better, but I don't think that guy's done. I want to see it look better than these games, obviously, but I don't think that it's ow. I'm gonna die, so I might as well just do damage. Yeah, like still the cartoony look is the way to go because that lasts a long time, especially when it's an MMO. You want the art style to last years and years and years. Oh, let's go. Defeat Doom boss Vygar. This fight is so cool. This fight is so cool. Look at the mechanics. I'm sitting here dodging fire on the ground, like standing in the fire because I'm a DPS, so it's perfect. It really fits. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where you at? Come here. Oh, Zirath is strong. Maybe I want to try Zirath after this. I don't know if I have him unlocked, though. I probably should have moved out of his stuff. That's the thing about knowing the person's abilities. Like, was it worth moving out of his ability right there? Or should I just was it going to follow me? I have no idea. You know what was a really awesome event, too? There was that other event. I played it. I played a lot of it. It was like a PvE event. Aatrox was one of the bosses, and it was kind of like a bot thing. And you had to level up and find abilities and stuff. This feels like that, like the Aatrox fight at the end of that. Next time he does that little ball thing that shoots around, I'm gonna. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Ouch! Ouch! Am I standing in that? No. Okay. This is such a cool freaking fight, man. I'm sucking at it, but man, I should have gotten in one of those, huh? See, I love the mechanics. This fight has mechanics in it and everything. Oh, you guys can't hear the game, can you? Why is the game not coming through the sound? Hold on. Why is the game not coming through on sound? I have no idea. Why is game not sound not coming through? My wavelength? I think my wavelength freaking cooked. All right, let me try to fix this. My mic might go out for a second. Yeah, it froze. I have no idea. All right. There we go. Okay, it's back. I have no idea what happened with the game sound. Okay, how about I don't just stand and stuff? Oh. Okay. Let's focus up a little bit. I do not want to lose. I can't the whole time. Just trying to learn the characters, but how does the hard change the fight at all? This is when he's got like the different versions. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna ult on this guy. There. There. Get out of that. Beautiful. I cuss out DPS all the time. Like, I'm always playing the healer. And I'm like, geez, just move out of the fire. Aiming for the fire almost. Oh. Whoa. What just happened to me? And Vigar made delightful deviant clones of himself. What do I do here? I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, okay. What is this? I don't even remember this part. Oh, I'm standing in this freaking thing. Get away from me. I think I'm about to pop off. I don't know if there's a way to avoid those things. I mean, he just spins around and shoots. I would like to try to beat hard mode with a full group of streamers. Like, a full group, not of streamers, of like people in stream. How long do we have for Doom bots? How long do we have? Like, if we have long enough, I would like to really try. Okay, this, I have to beat this guy. This is Zirath again. Let me move out of this. Ow. Ow. Like a full group from stream to beat Doombots on the hardest mode. The question is, can I get good enough in that little amount of time? Maybe with one, maybe with like a character I can get good enough. Maybe Vel'Koz. He doesn't seem too, like, he's straightforward enough. Yeah, see, how am I supposed to... I think she moved. That person got out of it. Warwick. Oh. Oh. Got smacked. Oh my gosh. How many people are alive right now? I think it's just me and one other person. Okay, Corki at least is better than freaking Zirath. Well, I still didn't win. I could have used my barrier and heal there, though. Should I sell any of this stuff? Maybe the boots? Is there a time limit on how long it takes us to kill him? Like, does he have an enrage effect to him? Because I feel like we've been fighting him for a while. Gosh. Maybe better if I just die right now, honestly. At least everyone's up. I think Riot reset the project and brought the Fabrice. Gotta get that second wind. Oh, yeah. I'm excited that there'll be the visuals. Yeah. I think Riot reset the project and brought in Fabrice Condemonos as an executive producer. This person has a good history of former executive producer from BioWare. Notable works in the series of Mass Effect. Yeah, yeah. I remember I have a whole video on him that I did. I was looking into what he... Nice. Nice. Yeah, I did a whole video on him. You know, he can pull through on the MMO. Let me pull up. I remember I was looking at his LinkedIn at one point. Let me see. Oh, well, I don't want you guys to see that because that's me. But what are you gonna do? Fabrice Condemonos. I know he worked on like other projects that are not listed here. Yeah, Star Wars Squadron, Mass Effect Andromeda, which was a great game, Dragon Age Inquisitor, Mass Effect 3, Leviathan, Earth Multiplier, a lot of Mass Effect. A lot on Mass Effect 3. Yeah, and Star Wars Squadron as well. Which Star Wars Squadron was a good game, right? Yeah. I never played it, but I heard good things. Mass Effect Andromeda, I think I had bad reviews at first, but then they kind of fixed it. Dragon Age Inquisition, that I know people really liked. Yeah. So, he's been around. Things look good. He's got potential. I know there was that one guy that was on the MMO before him. He's the one that did the interview with Netcrit. I don't remember who that was. Where is that? Oh, push it down. Netcrit MMO interview. This is the guy who he replaced. Yeah, whoever's on the cover.
So, on my journey to Riot's headquarters,
the video kind of started an avalanche of hype out of nowhere. How did you guys take this?
Yeah,
The feedback you got so far?
this
into
guy. I
consideration?
don't know if he's gonna say his name. I forgot his name, but he was in his place prior. I never played Rise. I like Rise. We'll try him.
a step ahead of Cataclysm.
A step ahead. View abilities. Oh, I can look at his abilities now instead of wasting time in game. Arcane Mastery. Rise's spells deal extra damage based on his bonus mana, and he gains a percentage increase to his maximum mana based on his ability power. So I should be stacking ability power like crazy. Rise passively Rise's other basic abilities reset the cooldown of Overload and charge a rune. When Ryan casts Overloads with 2 runes charged, he gains a brief burst of movement speed. On cast, Rise throws a charge of pure. I have to read these in game now. But what I want to know most about the Riot League of Legends is what's the game art style will be like. Will it be realistic or cartoon-like? Like WoW? I think it's gonna I think it will be cartoon-like, and I think if they make it realistic, it's a mistake. I really believe that. If you want a game to last long, I was talking about what's it called again? I always forget the name. Ashes of Creation. I think when you shoot for that too realistic of a last as long. Like League of Legends has been going on for how long now? 15 years. And it still looks pretty good. World of Warcraft's been around for years and years. I think it's freaking 20th anniversary or something like that. It just happened. And it still looks pretty good. So a cartoony style is definitely the way to go because I think 2XKO is the evolution of that cartoony look. And I hope it continues. Like the Riot MMO looks even better. We can pull up the 2XKO models. I think the 2XKO models are great. And I think that's closer to what we'll see compared to League of Legends or something like that. Or even Wild Rift. I think 2XKO, the models are so good that it's closer to how the game will actually appear. I gotta read what these freaking abilities do. Rune Prison. Oh. I literally see him do that ability in the cinematic to Nocturne. Rise deals magic damage and slows 50 seconds for 1.5 seconds to the target. has flux, it is consumed and the ability roots the slowing target instead. I mean, I definitely could have trapped that guy if I was better.
Those who seek improvement, improve.
What am I? Rise fires an orb, dealing 79 and applies flux. Okay, so this should be first. I want to apply flux, and then I use this. If the target has flux, it roots them. Okay. So I'm like, man, I did it one time. Oh, I don't have enough freaking mana. Alright, well, I gotta get out of here.
Not running away. I'm running at you.
Overload damage bonus against targets with flux. Okay. This has to be my first ability pretty much every time. Right, applies flux for 4 seconds and the target nearby 4 seconds to the near target and nearby enemies. Enemies already afflicted with flux will cause it to spread further. Ooh. I feel like I'm spreading poison. Or maybe it's somewhere in between. Maybe we'll see an arcane art style in the game. Yeah, I think Arcane's art style is good. I think that, you know, that's kind of the cartoony look that would really last a long time. I still think it borders on the hyper real Arcane, and it will age, like after, you know, I think after like 10 years, Arcane will show a little bit of its age. Ow. Man, this guy. Who is this guy? I can't even tell from the skin. It's an awesome skin. Yeah, come. Ow. Whoa. It just freaking teleported me. Come on. Come. Where is he? Did he die? Did I kill him? Whoa, okay. I might be dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. That was dumb. Look, I literally have no items. I haven't bought anything. That's so stupid of me. Ability power. We want to stack ability power, I think, is the way. What does this have? Ability power and ability power, but this one has more. Go that way. Magic penetration. Movement speed. Tenacity. I don't even know what tenacity does. But we'll get these. I realize that's Nautilus now. That's why man, Nautilus is massive in the game. I feel like I'm fighting a boss. It's a big boy. It's a beefy one.
I may fail, but I won't quit.
Well, that person had no problem dealing with him. I felt like I couldn't do any damage. I'm probably playing Rise wrong. See, okay, that's how you do it. Try to keep those stacks up. Keep them up, and then eventually... I think this person more melted them, but it's EW active. Rise unleashes the blast dealing. If the target has flux on it, it is consumed, causing the ability to deal 50% increased damage and bounce to nearby enemies. Yeah, it's EWQ or EWR, depending on, you know, if you have it up yet or not. Wonder if I have those little plants. Whoa. What an awesome skin, though. Yeah, see, there we go.
I care about these mortals. That's why I keep them at arm's length.
I care about these mortals. That's why I keep them at arm's length. Yes, trapped. My gosh, man. These guys don't even care about the tower.
They still live. For how much longer?
This has... Ooh, that's a lot of ability power.
Fundamental. Trust no one, especially those who seek power.
Come here. Oh, I freaking whiffed. Oh, it just teleports me? I didn't realize my freaking ult just teleports me. Well, I'm behind these guys now. Overlord, damage bonus against... Rise opens a portal to the location. After 2 seconds, all allies near the portal are teleported to that location. I mean, I feel like that requires a lot of coordination with a team. And probably not the best for a Doombot's kind of character. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably very powerful for a team and like a team game mode kind of thing. Where you're really working together, but I feel like in Doombots... No. Wow. Where are you going?
I've heard entire nations go silent.
Come on. Come here. No way. Oh, what is this guy? What is this? Oh, jeez. What just happened? I feel like I'm being chased by Michael Myers, man. Freaking unstoppable. I didn't even know there were freaking mobs in here.
Thank the gods, the world's still here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I think we need it. Ow.
Stupid mistake. One I won't make again.
Yeah, Rise was not the right move here. Maybe I can still get some use out of him, but I'm not even going to level up my ult. I feel like I'm not going to be using it. Whoa, whoa. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Burn it.
Ability power, time stop. Enter stays for 2 seconds. That sounds really good.
Let's try again, and this time do it right.
Whoa. You know what else I'm thinking about while playing League of Legends is that the way that there's some abilities that are skill shots, some abilities are just auto targeted. I think that that's a really good thing for an MMO. Not everything needs to be a skill shot. You don't need to go to New World level of skill shots, but I know it's going to be action combat, so there will be skill shots, but you know, not everything. Some things I think can just be click and it'll happen.
None are worthy of my task.
Whoa. I mean, I could. That's a decent amount of damage there. If I can get him... Oh, did I just bug out this bot? That would be good. Huh. I think the bot got confused. Just standing there while I was... Gosh, look how big Nautilus is. Is that how big he usually is? Like, that's how big he is just in the game? They made him massive. I mean, Aurelian Sol was the biggest character in the game, and he's not this big. This guy, look how... I'm as big as his lantern. Or is that just the skin? I don't think Nautilus is as big as Aurelian Sol in the lore. Let's get healed. We might actually win this one too.
Consider yourself lucky for the days you have.
I curse thee. Oh, are these the freaking... These are the curses on me. I think. Let me focus on this. Oh my gosh, I just realized this. Gosh. Baleful Strike cursed. Vigar is casting Baleful Strike on you. Home guard is temporarily locked due to recent combat. These are maybe buffs. Doombots, no, that's not a buff. You have been cursed with Baleful Strike. You have been rewarded. You gained 1,000 gold Chemtic. You've been punished with Source Vigar. Wait, what? Oh, that was it. AoE, perfectly balanced all things, as all things should be. Is that like a nod to, what's his name? Thanos? From Marvel. Doombots receive bonus stats. Survive 15 minutes and then Doombot. No, so that's, are these buffs or not? Well below 50% health, gain 30% damage resist, and deal 30%. So these are like kind of not really debuffs. Like on this side. This is debuffs. Gosh, man, the MMO. I cannot wait for the MMO. Saying debuffs and buffs in a game like this makes me want to cry. Nice. Let's go. Let's get this guy first. Ow. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. I don't think I'm able to do much damage here just because I don't have my ult. And I don't know, I don't think I can even do my little stun rotation on this guy. But I can increase like the amount of damage that I do. This just feels so much like I'm in a raid. Okay. Oh, come on, man! Of all the guys, freaking Nautilus, this guy takes up half the map. What am I supposed to do here? The music hits. For Vigar's, for this event, the Doombot event, the music hits. I think I'm actually doing a decent amount of damage just because I keep cycling through these. I think that person was trying to help. Oh, saying not to go there. They're trying to help me, like, get in the circle. Ow. Ow. How about I move? How about I move out of that stuff? It's literally like a second between. I'm just finishing my cast. I'm such like a DPS right now. Exactly what I complain about as the healer. Can you not stand in the fire? Can you move for a second? I understand you're in your rotation. But Rise really does have a rotation. You know, it's like I build up the flux and then I use the flux on my overload. Whoa. A little help. Can I use my mute invulnerability? I can't imagine what these people are thinking about me. Like, I just got out of the little house thing. I just run right into that circle. Alright. Let's get a rotation going. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, what am I doing? Can I move this? I feel like it makes more sense to be there than 6, since it's actually an active. Oh, I'm just cycling through my E and Q now.
The ruins decide my path.
Oh. There we go. Oh my gosh, am I the last person? Oh, okay. That was the last person alive for a second. Oh, get me out of there. Shield. You know, running through it is probably the better move. I gotta sell something. Let me get rid of this. I don't even know what I got that for. Ability power. I definitely want. I think I want to do like the Doombots events, but with viewers, like with you guys. I think that'd be even more fun. Then maybe I'll actually learn a little bit more. Maybe we can do like the harder one too. Okay, get me out of there. Ouch. I didn't even mean to R. Overlord damage bonus against targets with flux increased to 100%. So if I use, is that after I use R or something like that? Rise opens a portal. So I don't understand. Like Overlord damage, bonus against targets with flux. Like, does that, do I do increased damage right after I teleport?
Stupid mistake. One I won't make again.
Wow. Wow.
So they don't have to.
Ugh, I think I actually got the killing blow on him. These Doom bots were just really great. Not Nautilus. Nautilus was not. Alright guys, so I think tomorrow, like I was saying before, tomorrow might be just a straight up lore stream. We'll see how far we get, because this article that I'm working on right now is about to be pretty long. Yeah. Dangerous zones. I think I go here, do a soft wrap. You can see just how long this article is. It's a long one. It just keeps going. So I just finished the article. I finished Piltover. I still got to do all the other zones, and we might go through this tomorrow. I'll have it up on Riot Grove. So something to look forward to. We'll see if we can get through that tomorrow. I'm definitely going to finish the article today, and it'll be up. And then I'll have an idea of how long it's going to take. But that's why I couldn't get to an article today, because I didn't finish it. We'll do it tomorrow. It'll be up on riotgrove.com in the lore section. And I got to get up the patch notes as well today. So it'll be up here. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by the Grove. Awesome talking to everyone. I think I really want to do Doombots with viewers, like with you guys. Group up, like we'll party up together. So if you're interested in playing Doombots and something that you want to do, let me know. Ping me in Discord, or you can just ping me at the next time I'm online, which is every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So thanks for stopping by the Grove, guys, and I will see you in the next one.